YouTube Live just because Dennis is not here.
Welcome. Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me tonight, I got Mr. Rich Cooley's here and Scott Swiftwater Toney as well.
Woohoo!
Fellas, what's going on?
Oh, we're getting hammered right now by a storm, so hopefully I don't lose anybody.
What kind of storm are you getting? A rain or just rain or nothing?
It sounds like a rain is beating the heck out of my house.
It's coming. Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah, they said it's coming.
Radar.
Or went past us already.
Oh, really?
It went past you and didn't even know it. That must have been high in the clouds.
No, like skipped next to us, you know?
No, it just means Rich is higher elevation.
No, it just went along the lake and it got Rich and it missed me.
Oh, look at these showing some stuff. That's green. It's all right.
It's green.
You can handle that. That's a garden watering.
We're covering the red and the yellow right now.
Yeah, it's just green. As long as it don't get that weird red, yellow.
We're covered the red and the yellow right now.
Yeah, that's the one you got to worry about. Yeah. Just listen for sirens.
Sirens?
Oh, yeah, you know.
We don't have no tornado sirens.
You don't have no tornado siren?
Yeah. No.
Oh, so great. So the great state of Pennsylvania gets wiped out with no sirens.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Wow.
I mean, we've had tornadoes in the past, but very, very, very few.
I thought Pennsylvania got tons of tornadoes.
I thought the same thing. I mean, I know there's mountains, but I know, they travel. So.
Well, we live in a valley. They call it Cumberland Valley. So.
Oh, maybe where you're at. Yeah, I know. Up along the lake in Pennsylvania, they get hammered. You know, it's like they do with the snow. It's like, screw that.
Yeah, it's
Hey, Rich, you can have the snow, by the way.
No snow. It's been in the 90s.
I'm ready for hunting season, but my garden, it's doing pretty good.
Dude, my tomatoes all got that blossom rot.
Do they?
Okay, I hate you both.
What you need to do, Tim, is start picking them suckers. Soon as they're nice and green, getting ready to start to turn color, start picking them, put them on the windowsill.
Okay, will do. Definitely.
I haven't even got a green tomato.
Is it too late to buy more plants and stick them in? And do
good luck trying to find any. I mean, you might be able to find some.
If you find some, though, you might be okay, right? You might
you still got plenty of time with all this heat and stuff. They'll
all
go real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna check and see if we can find some more, like Lowe's or Home Depot.
Yeah, you might still find.
What?
Lowe's.
Oh, man, that's where we get them at.
That's where you
Hey, how about you just take a tomato and take a quarter out of it and put it in freaking something and let it grow? It's got seeds in it.
They're already started.
Well, yeah, they're already started, but what's the fun in that?
Because it's already.
Watch your babies grow.
Yeah, but he wants to get it fast. So he doesn't want to take 2 months for it to grow.
Get some
Well,
tomatoes.
I guess.
Ain't got time to plant seeds.
You could have did it 2 months ago.
We got cucumbers already. We had 3 rows of lettuce.
Oh, man.
Zucchinis, made chocolate zucchini bread.
You already got some goodies coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Waiting on tomatoes, and I got snow peas already, green beans already. I'm waiting on my peppers and my long green beans.
Those are good.
Yeah, peppers.
That's supposed to get about that long.
Holy cow, that's a serious green bean.
Yeah.
Man, that would be good with some of them.
I haven't got any of them yet. They're on a vine, and they're probably about 6 feet tall right now.
Wow.
Yeah, out here we love the peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, peppers. Yeah, I got about 4 green pepper plants.
Dang.
1 red pepper.
You know what's really funny? Because when I lived in Louisiana, I thought, man, that's a spicy food. You moved to Arizona, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of mediocre. You're good.
Would you like eating that prickly pear sauce?
Oh man, when you're sitting there eating something, you're like, man, has it got AC in here or not? Whew, you're killing. you know something's going on the inside.
Yeah, that's what it is. I don't like peppers.
See, I don't know how you guys can eat hot stuff and enjoy it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't enjoy my tongue being on fire, my head sweating,
No.
freaking eyes watering. That's not enjoyable to me.
You got to look at it this way. If you have your head sweating, your tongue on fire, and you walk out and in this heat to do anything, you're going to be nice and cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you got to chase a dog around to lick its butt to get the taste out of your mouth.
I think, what is it? 116 here today? 115? Something like that?
Yeah.
It was only 94 here, and it felt like it was melting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you go to 115, and there's a whole different thing of melting. You don't feel yourself melt. You just burn your skin off.
That's what it felt like. He was going to, spontaneously combust, just walking across the parking lot.
You know what? I used to think it's funny. Remember that thing in Terminator where she's hanging on the fence and all of a sudden, like the nuclear bomb went through? That's pretty much what you feel about 1, 2, 3 o'clock in Arizona.
But you got that dry heat.
Dude, like I told people a long time ago, you want dry heat, turn your oven up to 250.
Right.
After it goes beep, 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 it's like right to the perfect temperature. Take it open, because that lets some of the hot air out, and stick your head in there.
Okay.
That's Arizona.
Okay. I'll try it. That felt like Ohio today.
Well, I mean, seriously, you don't sweat out here.
Yeah, you sweat like crazy here. And it's only in
you sweat here, but it evaporates so quick you don't know you're sweating.
I don't here. You're soaking wet from sweating, and and it's only in the 90s. It's
well, like I said, when you guys feel like you're sweating, you drink water. Out here, you just like, well, yeah, I'm good. Nope, you'll drop.
I drink.
I've seen what is it? There's been a couple concerts out here that was like a big thing. I'm not gonna say the names. I'm not gonna say the names of concerts because of copyright or whatever it is. But I seen people actually from like Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, Kentucky, some from Missouri, and they're waiting in line, and all of a sudden they're like, "Yay!" and they just fall out because they didn't drink water all day, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't think it was going to be that big of an issue." You can't tell. You can't out here. You can't tell how much you're sweating.
But you're in
It'll blow your.
And you're hot. You should be drinking water regardless.
Yeah, you're hot, but you're not like back in the East Coast where like when you're sweating, you can actually, oh man, I need to drink water. Out here, your t-shirt. That's why people ask, why is your t-shirt so white? Well, because the sweat never gets into the t-shirt.
Weird.
That's the easiest way to say it.
It's weird though.
But when you get out here, man, you gotta pump water into you all day, every day. Force it. Even if you're like, I'm not thirsty. Baloney. Drink a bottle of water.
Right. Oh, always. It's always drink it. When it's hot, you should drink water. Doesn't matter if you're sweating or not. You should drink water.
Yeah,
right?
I think the next 2 days, I think they said 111, and 116. I'm like, where did the 16 come from?
I don't know. They're shooting for the 120s.
Well, I don't want it.
No.
No, you come out here in the morning, you can drink your coffee till about, I don't know, 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. If you're like me, I don't care because I got a breeze going through. But other than that, you're gonna be hot. So you'll walk back inside and you're like, I'm gonna go outside and maybe smoke a cigarette and drink coffee. You walk back out and you're like, where the heck did this oven come from?
Hey.
If the breeze stops, you're gonna bake.
It's the desert, right?
It's the devil's desert.
The devil's desert.
I'm telling you, it's bad. It's bad.
Move to Arizona, they say. It'll be fun, they say.
No humidity.
Yeah,
You're right. There's no humidity. It's dry. DRY.
Hey, I'm not knocking it. This is like the first summer we've had, seems like. So I'll just tough it out. 90s are good.
I know we're getting up to the like 115 range.
Yeah, but you guys are used to it.
Yeah, now you got to give the last 3 years. We had a couple of rainy years and everything was pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe you're
back. I'm thinking this year. I'm thinking this year is gold digging. It's going to be dry, even through the winter months. I believe how things are working out through Mexico and coming up. I believe that this year is going to be like 64, 65, 66%. It's going to be dry. And then we might have some monsoons and some good snows up north that keeps like the creek running maybe an inch deep.
Yeah.
But we haven't, not all year, not one little rainstorm, not a shower. Now we can see them going off on the mountains over towards the left and to the right.
Right.
But we never get hit, and that's pretty much one reason I'm here. So
Scott, you guys had a small fire up there by your place, didn't you?
yeah, right over the freaking road, dude. That's not funny. That's a scary thing.
From where right now, from your camp?
Yeah, my camp's sitting right here, and if you go across Aquafreya River, go back on the bank and poof, there on the hill. That's not that far away.
That's where it was.
So did the fire start at somebody's house? Is that what it was? Or
You know what? It did start at somebody's house, and I haven't heard of what it was started by. But what really disturbed me, and I can't grasp it at this point. But what really disturbed me is because at the same house, 3 hours later, after the fire was put out and everybody left, they started lighting fireworks.
What? Are you serious?
No, I'm very serious because I was like, are you kidding me? It's the same place.
wow.
So I'm like, did somebody get stupid in the backyard? And it just went, because everything right now around me, if you threw a cigarette, I would throw you off the porch to go get it. Like now, get it done.
Let's light some fireworks.
Yeah, right. And that's what they did. I'm like, dude, you had like all that ground. And I haven't even showed you guys the full videos because I just now got internet.
Right.
But if I showed you the first videos, there's 15-foot high flames going up the hill.
Wow.
Like our actually fire department in New River, I think, come up here, and they had some extra support come up here. They got it out.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't 3 hours after I'm looking over and they got sparkler freaking fireworks flying up in the air. I'm like, you know what? These guys need the idiot ticket. They got to have the idiot ticket. Hey,
set that fire, don't they have to pay for that stuff there?
Yeah, but Rich, if you get caught driving through a wash that's flooded and your car is actually caught and they got to rescue you, that's an idiot ticket. You get a ticket, you got to pay for the helicopter, you got to pay for all that. You know what? I just seen you lighting fireworks 3 hours after your whole land just burned up. You need an idiot ticket.
So you think they figured, well, there's nothing left we can catch on fire. Let's light some fire.
I know. I did, dude. It was,
you know,
me and Lisa sitting here when we're out here shaking our head like, are these guys for real? Like,
what? Yeah, in your video, I've seen the burnt area all around that house, and I was like,
oh, no, you wait. Like I said, I got internet now. I just got it buried today. So I'm going to post some videos of what it was doing earlier. And when you see it earlier, like, oh, that's a full-fledged forest fire.
Wow.
It's going to, like, we're seeing two big flames and the fire department spraying it, but it ain't working because they can only get so much up there. And then what blows my mind is just 3 hours later, after your whole house, your kids lost everything, you lost everything. TV, cable, internet, anything that you ever wanted was gone. 3 hours after.
Well,
You're like fireworks.
They were celebrating, Scott. That's what they were doing.
I don't care. That's not American. You're an idiot.
Maybe they were celebrating being idiots. What do you think? Possibly. Right?
Dude, I wish I actually had blanks in my gun so I can go pow, pow, pow. And they'd think somebody's shooting at them. So they'd quit. The same place, the same house.
Geniuses.
Big sparkler fireworks. Dude, I can see them clear over here. If I could see a fire in your backyard and like, I don't like that, and I had to wake everybody up and say, hey, we got to get ready because if this comes this way, we're screwed.
Yeah.
And then 3 hours later, I see somebody freaking lighting fireworks up. That's not American.
Well,
that's an idiot.
Hey, what about them gold prices?
Well, let me tell you just how those are going to roll.
Let's hear how those are doing this fine Wednesday.
You ain't going to believe it.
Uh-oh.
Well, you might believe it.
Good or bad?
All right, folks, here we go. And I'll tell you what, old Swiftwater Toney, let's just say we're excited. Gold prices today, as of closing, $1,807.50. It has broke the record, folks.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It has broken the record of 1798. Gold right now is $1,807 and 50 cents.
It's only 200 away from 2,000 an ounce.
Yeah.
It can get there. It can do it. It can do it.
Well, you remember the guy that said he had a bet on 3,000 an ounce?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't want to lose to that guy, so I'm saying no, it's not going to go that high.
I think it'll get to 2.
But I'm telling you what, 18 folks, ladies and gentlemen, if you're digging gold, dig it. And right now, if you got like, oh, I love my collection, sell it. Get another collection. Sell.
1,800 an ounce, man.
1807.50.
That's nice.
No, that's phenomenal.
That's nice.
It's broke the freaking record, folks. When I first started digging way back when, the highest was 1798. And that got me all, I can make money. And then it dropped. Now it's 1807. Folks, if you have a gold stash, this is your time to sell now. And this is not nothing to do with Gold Prospector Space.
No way am I.
It's totally Swiftwater Toney telling you. But, dude, if you got a great gold cache, you got over 3 ounces, 4 ounces, $1,807. You know what? Get a new collection. Go find new gold. Sell what you got now. It's the greatest thing. Anyway, we got the old silver coming in at, oh my God, you can't believe this, 1865.
Dang it, even up too.
Man, we love that 18.
No,
yeah, it went up. It's up. It's still up. But as a closing, it went down 0.7, which is minute.
Just let it stay above 18.
No, it's 1865 and it went down 0.7 at 1865. So you're good.
Nice.
We got platinum price coming in 1845. Or sorry, I want to take that back. I was still looking at gold prices. $845. That's for platinum.
Okay.
And we have palladium coming in. Man, is this a call sign or what, folks? I don't know. But 1867.
Everything's like 18s.
I know, right? Could this be your time? Folks, I'm just saying, could this be your time? You've been saving up all this time. If you've had gold, if you had silver, if you had palladium, which is, that would amaze me. If you did, I want you to call me because I want to hear this story. But anyway, we're at 18, and you got a platinum at 845.
Yeah,
there's an 8 in there everywhere around it.
Rhodium is.
Rhodium is up 600 according to Michael, He said since Sunday, it is 8,600. So there's another 8.
Another 8. What's with the 8s?
I'm telling you, folks, this is the time you do it. You know what? Act on it.
8s.
Just, you know what? Come from me, Swiftwater Toney. I'm not saying what to do, but I'm just telling you. It's high. It's high. It's high. Sell right now and regroup. Just take what you can get and regroup. Just take it. Don't be
interesting. What about some birthdays? That'd be interesting too.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
See who's birthday.
Alrighty, man, there's a whole list of them. Birthdays for today, July 8th, 2020. We got Bill Kukinski, Billy McGrew. We got Danny W., Gerald Lee, Jim Mills, Joseph, Kenneth Simpson. We got Leon. It looks like Germolis.
Yeah.
Matt, Robert. I know I'm butchering these guys. Roger Sanchez. We got Stanley Wayne Hobbs, Stephen Martinez, and Tony Holiday. Birthdays for tomorrow. We got Craig Price. We got Fred Bartholomew, Joey Brenner, Michael Hackett, and Sean Hamilton.
Oh, happy birthday.
No doubt. Happy day. Happy day.
Let's look up, let's see if Gerald Lee has anything.
Hey, do the Sanchez guy too.
Okay. Gerald Lee says, just gathering information for what type of prospecting do you do? Do you belong in any clubs? Thinking about joining the WEGM, which is in Georgia. How'd you find the site? From a member in Georgia. What kind of equipment do you use? He doesn't have any yet. Hasn't been prospecting yet. So he has been a member. Let's see. Since it's like 2013, January.
Okay.
That's long. That's good piece.
What was the other one you're doing?
Hold on, let me get back there.
Sanchez.
As soon as the site comes back up.
And
Sanchez. Oh, Roger Sanchez.
Got it.
What type of prospecting do you do? He does metal detecting. Do you belong to any clubs? Yes. How do you find the site? Internet. Who referred you to the site? No one. And what kind of equipment do you use? He says the Garrett Gold Pro.
Ooh, yeah.
And let's see how long he's been a member.
212.
2014, March 3rd.
Ooh, it was off.
Forget, Rich, a very special birthday to our very own Jaron. His birthday.
Yeah, Jaron's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday.
Everybody else that had birthdays today and yesterday and tomorrow and the next day up till Sunday.
Yeah, but usually if you have a birthday, are you going to remember today or no?
I don't know.
Usually people celebrate.
I don't. I don't celebrate birthdays. Getting too old. Celebrate.
Oh, did you just say you're getting too what?
Old, dude.
Is that why you got those earphones on? You can't hear the computer no more?
No, I want to be able to hear you guys. You not hearing me because you don't have headphones on. I need to hear what's going on. And my ears are old too, probably. So,
that's and my ears are old too. That's hilarious.
Just saying.
And one other thing, don't forget about the GPS member raffle going on.
That's right. Thank you, Rich.
Hey, I was gonna say, is that GPS or is that for the Crony Club?
GPS raffle. It's for any.
It's for a GPS raffle. It was started by Bob Drake. It's up for a raffle so far. It's 10 amazing silver coins and 1 gram nugget from Bob Drake. Then we also have a gram of gold and a silver certificate from Y Gold. And we also have a roll 30-inch recirculating sluice kit, header kit, sluice flare, legs and a pump donated by Dwight. And there still might be more. So as of right now, there's 3 drawings.
Yeah, but
the tickets are $5 each. All you got to do is hit that donate button, and whatever you donate in $5 increments, you will get a ticket for each one. And Tim will send you the numbers. You have the numbers. He's gonna put your name on the ticket and put it in a hat or a bowl or a bucket, and then he's gonna draw them.
Egg and
wasn't it
on August 2nd?
Right.
So we'll win 3 prizes so far. So
3 different winners. Yeah.
Yeah, but now wait a minute. Didn't you? I thought we said a long time ago if you're in the Cronies Club, you get like 2 for 1 off that.
No, not this is totally different.
Okay.
This is totally different. No.
This is the GPS raffle, not the Cronies
The
Club.
member raffle.
Okay, I got you.
Members created. I had nothing to do with this. This is all members' doings, and like I said, they said
thanks
more
for starting
stuff.
that, guys.
Yeah, there's going to be more added to it, so there'll be more.
I see a squirrel.
More drawings. The more stuff there is, the more drawings there will be. So if there's 3 prizes, there'll be 3 winners.
Yep, so everybody start buying tickets.
That's right. 10 prizes, 10 winners. So increases your chance.
Hey, look, you know what I noticed? If I move my picture right, it looks like I got a mohawk.
Looks like you got a mohawk.
There, look, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Just grow them.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Almost look like one of them troll dolls.
It's black sand. You know, that was an old pan. I love that
like
pan.
alfalfa.
Yeah.
Man, that was a great day. You know what? I always, if people ask me, oh, do you just keep pictures? I'm like, no, actually I keep pictures of really something I'm really happy about. And that pan that day was, everybody said we shouldn't be there. You shouldn't, there's no gold there. What are you wasting your time? That's what we come back with in one day.
And that was in
like,
where? Arizona?
Yeah.
See?
And that's why I always said, never listen to another miner. Just don't do it.
That was in one day.
Yeah, that's one day.
Wow.
You got to look for yourself. You don't.
That's like 1 5-hour day.
How many times have you heard there's no gold there and you've looked and found gold?
That's what I always told Lisa. I said, never trust another gold miner.
No.
Because actually, I've had a lot of people, and actually, I have a good friend of mine, Dennis One Way Bridges, down in Safford. He actually lived on the claims and like dug everything. He said one spot where I said, that's got to be where the gold is. He's like, no, there's no gold. I've tested there. I went down there and I put a bucket through my sluice box. And after I did that one bucket, he said, can I come dig where you're digging?
Of course.
And he lived down in the claims.
Yeah. Anytime they say that, that makes you have to check that spot even more.
You're right. You know what? Because he took a test bucket, but he wasn't in the right spot. I happened to get in the right spot. He's like, oh my God, can I come dig where you are? Because that's going to save my year.
Just
and which, you know what, good gold miners like myself, and I'm sure Rich, and you know, if you're finding good gold, you can't dig it all. Let somebody else get in on the action.
That's
well,
right.
With that in mind, I mean, and that's what me and Darth always did. You can go deeper and wider faster and get to the good stuff faster if you have 2 people doing it.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you're a hog and you do it by yourself,
yeah,
you're not going to get as far or as deep or as wide as, 2 people can.
Well, you know what? I got one thing to say. There is no such thing as a greedy gold miner that's still alive today. None.
could be right.
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
A greedy gold miner, what's he do? He gets buried. He gets shot. Trust me, there's no such thing as a greedy gold miner these days. You got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, you don't, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to come on the gold show and like, my God, I just made 3 ounces this week. No, I'm not telling you that. Are you crazy?
And telling you where you made the 3 ounces. Yeah.
It was on Blackstone Hill, 3 miles away from me to the left.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, nobody, that's like you guys were talking, we've talked about like the ocean treasures and people want them back. I'm like, why would you ever tell anybody you found a treasure?
Yeah, if somebody tells them it's if you tell somebody you found a shipwrecked treasure, you deserve to lose it.
Yeah, but Tim, you got to think about this way. If I found a whole treasure and there's a whole chest of 233 gold coins.
Tell nobody.
Now, wait. Now, see, this is where I'm going. Why can't I melt down 232 coins for a good gold bar? And then those last 2 coins, since they're not they're not even nowhere in existence. Can I make $1 million a coin? I'm happy.
And don't even melt the gold. Just shove them all in a safety deposit box and take one out every 10 years and cash it in, right?
See, I thought about that, but somebody's going to catch you on that.
Yeah.
I just got
There's going to be some coin freaking guru. He's like, where'd you find this? I'm like, oh, I found it on the pavement in New York City.
Beach.
It's not going to work.
And last one I found was 10 years ago. So I feel pretty lucky finding another one. That's what I tell them. I wouldn't melt them.
You know what? I look at this way, folks, and this doesn't have anything to do with Gold Prospector Space. This is just me. But if you find a treasure that big, if it is not historically a monument or known or anything like that, it's just gold that got buried with somebody that people thought a lot about. I'm not saying dig up a grave.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but if you find just a big chest full of gold coins, I'm just saying, don't say anything about it until you know what's going on.
I'm sorry. Yeah, just don't say nothing because
we've seen so many people ripped off.
Yeah, they all lose it. It seems like that ain't right, man. You have it in your hands and you're thinking, "Eureka! I've struck it rich," and then they go, "You got to give us that."
Well, I mean, you got these museum hunters, which are great. You know what? They get backed by the government to go out and actually find.
That's different.
What we cut, that's totally different. Yeah. But it's still under the government.
Right.
But if you find something like that, I mean, if it doesn't have a great historical value, I want to talk about land moving historical. No. If I found 435 gold coins out here that had just somebody's stamp on it, no, I'm not going to tell anybody I found that.
No, but if I found the Holy Grail, I would say, "Hey, look, I found the Holy Grail."
See, what makes you think the Holy Grail is made of gold?
Right, but I'm just saying it's a significant treasure. It's, it's the Holy Grail.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to grind it down.
No,
if I'm sitting here digging in the yard and I hit a box like 3 inches by 2 inches high, and I open it up, and it's got like Western $20 gold pieces.
Yeah, you don't tell nobody about that.
No, hell no.
No.
It's like finding a box that says Wells Fargo. You're not going to see that box.
Yeah.
I'll take the coins.
Yeah.
But like I said, Gold Prospector Space is not telling you what to do.
I'm not telling you not to tell. That's up to you if you tell. But if you don't get to keep it, I want to hear, "I told you so."
I want to hear that. I want to hear, "You ain't going to see. Look at this coin. I got 350 more." That would be cool. That would be so cool to hear out of somebody one day. I got 350 more, and this coin's selling at 1.5 million.
You wouldn't have them long.
No, I'm going to sell one a year. I don't care.
No.
I own them.
They would come and snatch them up.
Nobody's going to come snatch them up because they're still buried. You're not going to find them.
Well, yeah, that'd be a smart thing. Just take one out.
Just saying.
Rebury them.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Just saying. Put them where you know where they're going to be at. Just. I don't know.
I don't know either.
You know what? Everybody wants to be rich and famous these days. That's cool. But you know what? Why not be rich for a purpose? Like actually stand for something. Not somebody going, well, my name was on the box, so after 160 years, I get it back. No. Yeah. Yeah, what are they going to give you? Oh, I'll give you a happy handshake. Well, no, you're out.
Yeah, that's what you get, a pat on the back and your picture in the paper.
Yeah, you know what? That's crap. We all want to be well off, and we all want to be on our own and doing our own thing. And that's like gold digging. That's one thing that I always liked about gold digging, because you know what? You're on your own, and you dig everything that you earn. You actually put a shovel in for every scoop. You earn your money.
Yes, you do.
It's hard. It's pretty honest.
Yeah, it's backbreaking money. You dig all day and not make a dime.
Exactly. You know what? And it does happen, Tim. Oh, it does happen. Oh, it sucks when you do that. Oh, it sucks.
Worked 8-10 hours, didn't make nothing.
Oh yeah, because we got a cheater mat, so we test it, and you're not finding anything. I'm like, it was right here. It was right here. It should be right here. That's not right. You can go 2 feet and the gold's gone.
Yeah. See,
you got to follow left. You got to follow right, because obviously it's not straight. Oh, it messes you up. It sucks a lot, but you know what? That's gold digging though.
That's what it is.
They say it's what they say, it's the adventure of the hunt.
It's the thrill.
Like, no. It's when I cash that gold in and I make my money. That's the adventure.
The thrill of the hunt is what it is.
Yeah.
Eureka, I found it.
Nobody. I'll tell you what, if you yelled Eureka out in these mountains, I will hear you 3 miles away.
Say Eureka every time you find gold?
No.
Oh gosh, I do. I jump up.
I don't make a noise. I'll go over and turn the motors off.
Eureka. That's what you got to say, Scott.
No.
Like they do in the movies. Eureka. No. I found gold.
Now, wait a minute. In the movies, what happened to the guys that yelled Eureka?
Somebody comes and shoots him in the back.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, don't yell that, folks. I'm just saying.
Takes his poke of gold nuggets.
Although, what is really funny, because if you're an amateur gold miner, if you yell Eureka really loud, you're going to find the real gold miner in the bunch, because they are going to come to your spot and ask you questions.
Yep.
That's a fact.
What you find? What you yelling about?
That's funny.
Eureka.
Eureka, what? I'm going to run down there and find out what's going on.
Yeah, they always yell Eureka and jump up and down, do a little gold dance, and then somebody shoots them and takes their mule and their gold and their rifle.
Their mule and their rifle.
Their rifle. They always take their rifle. It's like, dang it. That ain't even right. Don't Eureka.
That is funny. Takes your mule and your rifle.
They do every time.
Well, you already know they got the gold.
Right. They take your gold, your mule, your rifle.
Well, see, a lot of people weren't smart enough, because back in the day, I would have had a rifle, but all my bullet shells in that little belt. Yeah, a 45 bullet shell is 1 ounce. So I could have had a lot of ounces around my belt, and it would never fired a bullet, but they would never took it because they were bullets. That's saying.
Smart thinking. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
What do you mean smart thinking? I know it's smart thinking.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
That's what I do.
Come on now, wait a minute. So I get carried away.
I ain't letting nobody get rob me. I just wear a gun belt.
I'm giving you that one. That was a good one. So put it in a bullet casing. Stick it in your belt. It'll blend.
But when I do that, actually, when the weekend comes and Lisa comes up, I just send it home with her, so I'm good.
Yeah, smart thinking. And she yells Eureka when she gets home.
You know what? She probably does.
Eureka! He found gold, and now it's mine.
Hey, you guys got to remember, just last year, it's not that I didn't find gold; it's that I couldn't dig gold.
Well, wait a minute. That kind of don't make sense.
You know what, Tim? It really doesn't make sense. I mean, if you listen to Dennis, what he was saying, you know what? They said they had water permits. It wasn't what I set up to do. I had everything with me, but I can't drag all that stuff across that creek to do what they were doing. And they didn't, you know what? Even they didn't show me a product that I would want to go for. So it was what it was. The laws are the laws, and it wasn't nice. And you know what? I'm glad Dennis got away with what he did. So, and I'm glad there's not some tree huggers that, wanted to look into it more because it was stupid. You can't really, they're digging a bank, not the high bank, but the creek bank. Like when the creek gets flooded, it's shells. It's all shells. I'm just saying, you know what? I hope Dennis, I give him good luck this year, and I hope he does good.
I hope so.
Yeah. I actually want to see it. I want to see him do good.
Yeah. I want to see
he's got a lot of effort going in those claims.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And so, a couple more, so.
Yeah. And I want to see him do good in these claims, but man, I'm just telling you, it was what they called, actually, I don't have to say they up there called it Californication, where it come up through freaking Oregon, Washington, and went over to Idaho. A lot of them didn't like it, and a lot of them don't like it today. So
yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I hope he does good. I hope they all do. I hope they kill it this year.
I mean, you got people that go out there and they're talking about mussels. And like, oh, you're destroying the mussels. I'm like, so are you coming out here and looking in the creek and watching mussels swim, or what are you doing? Because obviously you have nothing to do with anything about a mussel.
What kind of mussels are they? Do you know?
You know what? I don't even know. They just said they were some special mussel that's in the sand. I'm like, that's where mussels go, because they live in the sand.
Yeah.
And I was like, you guys are just talking. You're like, oh, I got to save the species. I'm like, well, what do they do? They're a mussel. Yeah. You don't eat them. You don't harvest them. You don't do anything. And which I'm not saying like some species needs to die. I'm just saying, I think what we're doing right now, if we dredge a 16-foot hole to 16-foot back, I don't believe that mess with the mussel ecological.
I wouldn't think it would. I wouldn't think it would.
No, it doesn't.
It's a stupid mussel anyway.
But like I said, you know what? I got a lot of good people I met back in Idaho, and they all knew who I am, and they know who I'm thinking about. But just this certain rules and stuff like that. I hope Dennis does good. I really wish Dennis.
He leaves next week, right, Rich? The 17th or something.
Yeah, I think he's leaving.
Is it next week or middle of this week?
Because we have a guest on this Sunday, so he's going to be here for that.
Okay.
Then he goes, I think the 17th.
Yeah, I believe.
I swear it's what he said. Yeah, this week, hopefully, Pat Keene will be here, is what he said. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick Keene, huh?
Sunday night. Yeah.
That should be interesting.
You just saying. Just saying. Should be. See what?
Yeah, I got a little something with Patrick Keene, I guess. I've sent him a couple emails.
Uh-huh.
things didn't happen the way he said they were going to go, but that'd be interesting to have him on the show. But me, as being Swiftwater Toney, I will shut up.
Oh, okay.
We'll ask him a couple questions, but we won't draw him too hard.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. I know he's supposed to be here. I haven't gotten hold of him yet. So Dennis. Yeah, I haven't got hold of him yet. But Dennis.
Yeah, he's a hard guy to get a hold of.
Yeah, but Dennis talked to him, so he said he'd be. So we'll see. We shall see.
It'd be interesting.
Fire going on there.
Yeah, I'll have to try to make one up. See, I would like to talk to him first, though, before I did anything. But Dennis assures me he'll be here. So, you know. Dennis,
well, when I talked to him, I contacted him on the dredge nozzles, in which he said some certain things, but which didn't come through. But I'm not saying that. I know he's a busy man.
Right.
So
sometimes you got to.
Like I said, I'll just be quiet on the whole home front again.
Okay. Just sit back there and just shake your head a lot. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I still like that King Kong dry washer theory they had.
That what?
You never seen it?
Wait, say it again. What was it?
You never looked up the King Kong dry washer?
King Kong dry washer.
Dude, it's on YouTube. You seriously never seen it?
I might have. I'm trying.
It's a monster. It's really freaking for the desert. I'm like, yo, it's awesome.
King Kong dry washer. All right, what?
Dude, look it up. Look it up on YouTube. King Kong dry washer by King. Dude, 4 guys can work this thing religiously, and you're not going to put it through anything. It's big.
How big?
It's freaking awesome. It's so big I can't afford it.
Oh, it's big pricey too, huh?
Well, it probably is because it looks like a King 151, but it's a King 356.
Okay.
It's big. It's really big.
What do you have to use to operate it? Like vacuums and stuff, or?
Well, you're gonna take. Yeah, it's gonna take some certain. There ain't no leaf blowers working off this shit. It's gonna be big. It's big. Look it up.
What power?
You won't believe it.
What power? What powers it? What kind of blower?
I think he's got the dang it. They work off a generator. They're not a leaf blower, but a
floor blower.
Yeah, it's like an actual fan. You got to look the video up and check it out.
I can't do it now. That's why I was asking you.
No, it's really. I mean, you know what? The guys actually were smart and they made something really big for somebody that wants to go really big, like with a backhoe or a bobcat, stuff like that. This thing's going to work out perfectly. But they actually, like in the video, they added on like a what do you call that? The belt. What do you call it? The automatic feeder.
Yeah, conveyor belt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they got that on there. I mean, just look it up. It almost looks like a 151, but it's giant. It's actually pretty cool.
King Kong dry washer. That's what you'd look up on YouTube. King Kong dry washer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, it'll come up right from Keen. It should be the first video there.
All right. Let's see. Huh. King Kong dry washer. Okay, I'll look it up.
No, look, now watch the video.
Yeah, I will.
151, Tim, if you don't know 151, I can actually I don't want to even say that, actually.
What?
Anybody like me and you can actually set on the hopper.
Okay, of a 151.
Of a 151. It's that big. This is a King Kong dry washer. It makes a 151 look 4 times small.
Oh, geez. That thing's massive then.
Yeah, watch the video.
You got to tow it in to where you're going to work it?
No, you don't tow it in.
You can carry it in.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you could carry it in, but I don't think you want to carry it in. It's big.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know what? If you had 5 or 6 guys that were go-getters and you wanted to hit like Arizona, Nevada, stuff like that,
Right.
this thing you could feed it all day by manpower.
Okay.
At the end of the night, fall asleep. You know what? You got second backup guys. Hey, you guys want to dig for $10 an hour? Have them work all the way through the night. The next morning, your crew gets back up. Dude, I've already thought about making. I've thought about it. Trust me.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying because I know what I don't boast about it, but I find gold.
Your gold machine.
Me digging by myself, I only get so much. If I pulled in 5-6 people and said, okay, we need to move all this ground by hand, and you work till you die, work till you're sleepy, go to bed, wake back up. Here we go. Fresh guys. This other guy goes back. It's like gold digging with a backhoe, but you're not using, they're digging. They're not just moving machinery. They're actually doing their thing.
Okay. I gotcha. It's pretty cool though.
Well, some guys work at night. Some guys work good in daytime.
Right. Exactly.
So you find that equal thing and make it happen. But this thing, dude, you look at it, it's big. It's really big.
Somebody posted, Why Gold posted the link in the chat room to it.
I bet he did. I'm telling you, King Kong thing, dude, it's a big dry washer.
Interesting. You pulling it up, Rich?
Yeah.
Are you looking at it? See how big it is? I can't do it while we're doing the show. I have to do it afterwards. Yeah.
It's just spinning.
I'm
just saying, it's a monster. For a dry washer, it's a monster.
It's a monster.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Is it?
I love gold.
They're dumping 5-gallon buckets in it.
Are they?
Yeah, there could be 5 guys dumping 5-gallon buckets in it. That's not even a feed it.
Time.
It's big, Tim. I'm telling you, if you guys out there in Radio Land never seen the video of the King Kong dry washer, look it up. You're gonna be amazed.
Yeah, they got an excavator putting stuff in it now.
It's a big boy. It's a big boy.
Obviously, that's a big dry washer.
Yeah, if you're putting a big bucket of dirt in it, yeah.
Yeah, for a dry washer.
But man, you know what? I'm thinking for the price of it, I could get that price. We could, talk to King, get the work down, make videos. But to get like 6 or 7 people working that a year, just bucket after bucket, or
what's
a belt.
Do you know what the price is on it, Scott?
No, I do not.
I'm sure it's probably pretty high, huh?
Well, I'm looking at it this way. The 151, you're going to burn $2,000 with the freaking engine, but without the engine, because I don't think they sell that with the King Kong. Uh-huh. So if I was guessing, I'm going to throw $5,000 out there right now.
Wow.
Now I'm not for sure.
Right.
Pat King could say something different, but I'm just thinking the composites made, how they charge for the composites, about the 140, the 151. I'm thinking you're gonna burn up $4,000.
Wow. Sure.
But can you make $4,000 in 3 days with the guys you got? See, there's the difference.
Okay.
Remember, dry washing is only 68 to 70% effective.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose gold, folks.
All right.
You're going to lose gold.
I don't know.
But if you make those piles after you do dry washing and the water comes through and you can work them wet, you get 100. Well, I'm going to say 98% of the gold back out of the tailings.
Okay.
Well, you were 60%. So you got 40, 45. I'm going to say 45 because I go 100, freaking 10%. But if you work those wet after that, if you work those tailings, which is going to be really easy and fast, you're going to catch everything that you missed. So, I mean, if you had a good 6-man, 7-man crew, I think doing that, dry washing, set up the piles where they need to be, come back and rework them wet. I think by the end of the year, you guys, you know what? It might be pretty darn good, like commercial fishing.
I don't even see it on their site.
Oh, really?
Not the King Kong.
Maybe it's like
no. I think it was a prototype, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they did make a video of it, so I know they can make it.
Right. So it'd be a special order kind of thing.
One on their site is vibrostatic dry washer with a hot air induction is $1,895.
Yeah, so still.
That's 150. That's the 151.
Still, like you said, $2,000.
Then they have a model 190 dry washer and frame, and that's $1,399.
Yeah, it was a prototype. They said from years ago, 4 years ago, actually. Oh, hey, Rich, you know what's going on this weekend?
No, what's going on this weekend?
The Fossick's this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't even.
I didn't even know that.
Neither. I forgot all about that. And I seen a thing on Facebook. It's like
I would have planned to go to that if I would have known.
it's like July 11th or something. The Fossick. I was like, I didn't hear nothing about.
What's that?
It's actually where we do metal detecting and stuff.
Yeah, it's like
metal detecting hunts at night, and they have a whole stuff going on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
I know the Fossicker, but I didn't know that the Fossick. Is that what you call it?
It's called the Fossick. They have it every year.
Sue and Pat usually have it every year.
And it's this weekend. So if somebody's looking for something to do, they could check that out. I'm sure it's going to be at the Swank Claim like it always is. And
the Swank.
Admission is usually always free and all that jazz. So pretty cool. Yeah, I forgot about. I didn't hear nothing about it. I thought it was canceled like everything else.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Yeah.
What are you talking? Corona?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it in the event section either. So.
I finally am going to get my Corona test, the 20th. Finally.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, they're testing us all. Finally.
They're going to test you and then do an antibody test too to see if you're
National Guard's doing it. So no clue.
Hey, do you guys want to know what's better in Corona?
What?
You want to know what's better in Corona? Sunshine, heat, fun, and quit worrying about it. It's like the freaking flu.
I ain't worried.
If you got influenza, if you're dying of freaking, dude, come on. Somebody's got to get real with this stuff, dude. Just saying. I hate hearing about this stuff. You know what? It was man-made. It was man-made. Folks, we know where it come from. It was man-made. So I always want to ask somebody, do you think you're going to make something that can kill a lot of people and not have a cure?
Just saying.
No.
Just saying.
You know what? I just can't wait till somebody goes, I've got a vaccine that works totally great. I want to see where that vaccine comes from.
That'll be after the elections.
You know what? Yeah. You know what's really funny? I want to find out if it's under our government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
You know what, folks? This stuff that they had that lady at Target just blowing up the freaking whole aisle and stuff like that. You know why she was doing that? Because Target has a freaking mask stand with a mirror on. So you can try them on to see if they look good and then take them back off and hang up. Now, what in the heck is wrong with you?
Do they really?
Yeah. That's why they're freaking going on Target. So, dude, they've got a mirror and a mask stand. Like where people's made masks and you can just pick and choose, try them on. Oh, that don't look good. You put them right back up. I'm like, is something wrong with the mentality of some idiot that goes to freaking Target?
Obviously. you're doing a mask try-on.
Now you contaminated the mask.
And they freaking hang 3 of them back up. So I don't know, how's this getting spread? Well, I coughed in this mask. I don't want it. Let's put this mask back on the rack. Dude, oh my God.
Oh no.
Stupidity is stupidity.
You can't fix stupid, Scott.
No, you can't. But you could sure kick it in the ass.
Yeah, but you can't fix it. That's all I'm saying.
I never thought I'd see that. There's a pandemic. And then you go into a store that's open because it's essential, which is Target. Let's go try on masks. Yeah. And then you got a whole rack like sunglasses. There's a whole rack with a mirror.
Yeah.
Are you some special kind of freaking idiot right now?
Yeah. I'm gonna go I need a new mask. I'm gonna go try some on. The heck. I can't believe that. People just, if they're doing that, I give up. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say, I'm sorry if I offended anybody right now tonight, but this is stuff that I'm actually physically seeing that makes no sense. And if you can make sense of it, man, please give me a call. I would love to hear your point on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I just, I don't think you offended nobody. Our listeners are smarter than that. Just in the go and try masks on, and yeah, it's like no, it's just crazy.
That's like somebody going in going, no, I'm good, and then the doctor uses the same tongue depressor to stick in your mouth. And let me look in your mouth. Are you gonna let him do that?
No.
Well, who's going to try on the same mask in a freaking pandemic, so to speak?
Don't they have nobody standing there watching them?
Are you kidding me? Somebody standing at this. It's a swirly around thing like sunglasses. Like you just look at masks. Yeah. Let me try this one. No, I don't need that one. Let's hang that back up.
They should have there going, if you try it on, you buy it. It's yours.
Yeah, because you know what? If you want a mask on, you got to look cool, right?
No. You can't look cool in a mask.
That's where they're going for. You know what? You got to have a fashionable mask. Got to have a slogan across it. Got to have this. You know what? I don't wear a mask. I mean, I don't wear nothing. I don't care. You know why? If I die from this crap, guess what? It was meant for me to be.
Just saying.
I'm not playing this crap.
Just saying.
Like, oh, you might be spreading it. I'm like, really? I have no coughs, no fever, no temperature. I don't even freaking deal with people. I don't care.
You're not around.
I don't have it.
You can't get it. You don't go nowhere. You're fine. You know, you're fine.
Well, then they try to play. Oh, it's the bars, the gyms, tubing,
it's all
and water parks.
It's any place that's fun. You know,
pretty much that's where you're getting at.
What it is, any fun places. No, that's where it's bad.
Yeah, I know. You know what, guys out there in Gold Prospector Spaceland, I'm sorry about going on a rant a little bit, but it's just retarded to me. And I hope you guys out there are just, you know what, you're smart enough to figure it out. Just
they are. We have the smartest.
Don't always listen to the masses. Know what you're seeing. Know the actual numbers and not the crap people keep putting on the news. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I love everybody out there, and I'm glad they listen to the show, but I don't want to be a burden because politics and all that crap. So I'm just saying I'm just kind of fed up.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying. Plain and simple. What else do we got going on, Rich? Yeah, it's a shame about the faucet. If we'd have known, we could have promoted it for Pat and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just found out.
So I read the events and wasn't nothing in the events. So
I just figured it was canceled, like everything else has been. So and then I seen it. I said like yesterday, I seen it, and I'm like, oh wow, they're having it. I wish somebody would have told us. We would have promoted it for them.
Yeah. Well, I probably would have went.
Not everything's been evicted. Didn't Shad and Kathleen fly to Alaska?
Yeah, that's Alaska. That's a different than this. I mean,
yeah, they showed pictures of them on the plane with their masks on. That was funny.
Yeah.
And dude, I don't want to say this, but I said this a long time ago. Kathleen looked like Al Qaeda.
They were in Columbus, I guess Columbus Airport, and it was completely empty.
Was that Columbus Airport or Alaska?
I think that was Columbus that they were at because they were getting ready to fly out.
Oh, okay.
It was empty.
Yeah, I seen that picture. I just didn't know what airport it was.
Yeah, Columbus.
Yeah, but don't they have to go to Washington first and then fly out?
No, they did that last time. I think they were going. Was it Chicago? Maybe.
I can't remember.
From Chicago clear to there?
Yeah, yeah, because they have a direct flight from Chicago to Alaska.
Something like that. It was weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Be able to go from there to Washington State, and then from Washington up to Alaska. Now I think.
Now wait, is Chicago an international hub?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's Chicago. It's O'Hare. It probably is. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I would say it's international.
I never looked that up, but I always thought about that.
Well, my buddy said usually they do those two routes.
Oh, okay.
They go from.
See, I always thought New York was the international hub, and then after that you got to Phoenix.
And you got Chicago too, I believe.
I don't know.
I'm thinking. I'm not sure.
I think so because it's Chicago.
I see you, Quail.
Huge, So that's that. And let me think. What else is there? Anything else, Rich? I can't think. Tired. Mercy.
Tired?
Yeah, I'm tired. I worked hard all day in the heat.
Did you polish your car again?
No, I worked. I ain't washed my car in weeks. I've been too tired. I was just saying today, man, I got to wash my car. It's like, I don't feel like it. I just want to come home and go to bed. Well,
I will tell something. As some people's listening to this show that I know that's listening, it's 115 to 116 out here in the desert. This is not the time to come and dig in the desert. I'm just going to tell you right now because I'm not even digging in the desert. So just to let everybody know, don't come out here right now to go dig in the desert. I got like 3 friends that want to come out and dig. I'm like, no. It's not going to happen.
I'd say go ahead.
No, I don't want them to die.
Well, I would hope they're smart enough not to die.
I'm just saying, out here, it's people get used to a different thing, like humidity and stuff like out here. You don't see it. You look like I'm totally dry.
I know,
but I'm sweating like hell.
They're metal detecting and everything else in it, so it's like it just don't stop because it's hot. There's still people doing it.
You know what? Call Kevin Hoagland and tell him, hey, you want to go up metal detecting? You know what he's going to say?
What?
No. No.
I don't know. He always says, I was out metal detecting today.
Yeah, at 4:00 in the morning.
See?
He ain't going out in the daytime, though.
Get her done. I seen something that he was on that Calico show or something this morning or yesterday morning or something. Kevin was. So seen that on Facebook. Crap. I'm trying to think.
Hey, did you share it? Because I didn't see it. Can you share it?
I did not. If I see it again before I go to bed, I'll share it. Okay.
Cool. Share that so I can see it too. So
Will do. I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Yep.
Work night. So I can get some rest. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And don't forget, Pat Gain will be here Sunday. So we hope you can come and hang out with us. And on that note, have a great week, everybody.
Good
night, Gold Diggers.
Scott. Ciao.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.